evening, everybody. I hope all of you are safe and healthy. Welcome to our tonight session with me, Aryana. And before we start our tonight's session, let's have a brief and short introduction to our online system. سلام و وقت همه بخیر و با امید از اینکه جور و صحتمند باشین. خوش آمدین به جلسه امشب ما. پیش از اینکه جلسه امشب خود آغاز کنیم چی بهتر است که در مورد سیستم خود خیلی معلومات مختصر و کوتاه بدهیم. So we are going to use comprehensive learning platform, which is a learning platform in which we use LMS or learning management system. ما در سیستم خود از سیستم پلتفرم یادگیری جامع استفاده میکنیم که یک مجموعه آموزشی گسترده و کامل از منابع دوره ها و ابزار یادگیری را در زمینه های مختلف فراهم میسازه. So in learning management system, which stands for LMS, we are using different kinds of learning materials. ما در سیستم LMS خود قسمی که براتون قبلا هم در ویدیو گفتیم از مواد درسی مختلف استفاده میکنیم. use video و PDF باشه. We have interactive lessons, quizzes and assignments, progress tracking, AI video lessons and 24/7 availability. ما در سیستم خود دروس تعاملی می داشته باشیم، یعنی دروسی که فرد به فرد تدریس میشه و سوالات و امتحانات می داشته باشیم و همچنین به خاطر ترک کردن نتایج شما ما در شما سرتیفیکیت معتبر کد میدهیم و همچنین دروس از طریق AI هم در اینجا موجود می باشند که بسته زبان پشتو و انگلیسی موجود هستند و همچنین این سیستم ما که 24 ساعته باشه، شما هر وقت و در هر جای میتونید که با آن دسترسی پیدا کنید. And as we said in our previous classes, that you are speaking, writing, that you are writing, reading, and listening are covered completely in the LMS system, and we have live session for speaking. که ما روز قبلی خود هم گفتیم که به خاطر سکیل های لیسنینگ، ریدینگ و رایتینگ سیستم LMS موجود است که شما در سیستم برین، دروس تعقیب کنین و سکیل های خود را بیشتر تقویت کنین. و قسمی که میفهمین که سپیکینگ که هست یک مهارتی باشه که باید سخن گفته شود و امروز کسی شما صحبت کنین تا که سپیکینگ را یاد بگیرین. از خود ما به خاطر سپیکینگ تان سشن های پیدا میکنیم که we have direct coaching and also practical exercises and instant improvement. ما راهنمایی مستقیم داریم و تمرینات خیلی زیاد داریم و پیشرفت سریع برای شما فراهم میکنم. So let's start our tonight's lesson, which is about travel and transportation. چه بهتر است که درس امروز ما را آغاز کنیم که در مورد سفر کردن و ترانسپورت یا حمل و نقل می باشه. و ما دروس قبلی خود در مورد ازی خواندیم که چگونه میتونیم خود معرفی کنیم و یا هم در مورد شخصیت دوستای خود معلومات بدیم و در مورد عادات روزمره خود بیشتر معلومات بدیم به انگلیسی و در مورد مشغولیت های خود که در زمانه های بیکاری یا در اوقات بیکاری می داشته باشیم و در مورد از کدام غذا را خوش داریم، کدام غذا را خوش نداریم، در مورد از ما معلومات بدیم. و امروز قرار است که در مورد سفر کردن و حمل و نقل و یا ترانسپورت ما بیشتر معلومات حاصل کنیم و بگیم که چگونه میتونیم که اینا را به انگلیسی ارائه کنیم. So okay, so today's lesson focuses on learning how to talk about different ways of traveling and common forms of transportation. Students will practice describing how they travel in their daily lives, asking for transportation and giving polite responses in real-life situations. درس امروز ما فوکس متمرکز شده on learning درباره آموختن how to talk about different ways، چگونه صحبت کنیم در مورد راه‌های مختلف of traveling and common forms of transportation، در مورد سفر کردن و راه‌های عام حمل و نقل. Students will practice describing how they travel in their daily lives. شاگردان تمرین خواهد کردن این که تشریح دهن یا توضیح بدهن که چگونه اونا سفر میکنن در زندگی روزمره خود. Asking for transportation، پرسیدن در مورد حمل و نقل and giving polite responses in real life situation و دادن پاسخهای مؤدبانه در زندگی روزمره خود و یا در واقعات یا حادثات زندگی روزمره. So as you guys are familiar with our learning system, we have tongue twister in every lesson. قسمی که شما همراه میتود درسی ماگاه هستین، ما tongue twister ها را در هر درس ما گنجانیدیم که این tongue twister ها را ما چرا گنجانیدیم؟ اینا کمک میکنن تا اینکه ماهیچه های زبان شما و یا زبان شما همراه با کلمات مغلق و پیچیده انگلیسی آماده شود و کوشش کنه که اونا را تلفظ کنه. Okay, so the tongue twister says crowded caravans cross cobbles crowded corners. Crowded caravans cross cobbles, crowded corners. Crowded caravans, cross cobbles, crowded corners. به معنی این که کاروان‌های شلوغ از گوشه‌های پر ازدحام کابل عبور میکنن. Crowded caravans، کاروان‌های شلوغ. Cross cobbles, crowded corners، از گوشه‌های پر ازدحام کابل چی میکنن؟ عبور میکنن. So, who wants to try the tongue twisters first? کی میخواد که tongue twister ها رو امتحان کنه؟ Hello and good evening, Mr. Fazl Ahmed. How are you doing?
Hello, good evening, dear teacher and all of my classmates. Now I want to read the tongue twister.
Yes,
Crowded
please.
caravans, cross cobbles, crowded corners. Crowded caravans, cross cobbles, crowded corners.
Cross, cobbles, crowded, cross.
Okay, crowded caravans, cross cobbles, crowded corners.
Great, that was really great. Thank you so much, Mr. Fazl Ahmed. So, crowded caravans یعنی شلوغ. Cross عبور کردن. Cobbles, crowded corners از گوشه های پر ازدحام کابل. So, let's ask. Okay, great, Mr. Numan. Hello and good evening, Mr. Numan. Can you try the tongue twisters, please?
Yes, of course, teacher Aryana. Tongue twister. Crowded caravans, cross cobbles, crowded corners. Crowded caravans, cross cobbles, crowded corners. Crowded caravans, cross cobbles, crowded corners. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Numan. So let's ask Miss Diwa. Hello and good evening, Miss Diwa. How are you doing?
Hello, how are you? I'm fine. How about you?
I'm fine. Thank you so much, Miss Diwa. So, Miss Diwa, can you repeat the tongue twisters at least for 3 times with speed?
Yes, crowded caravans, crosses, cobbles, crowded
Corners.
Crowded caravans, crosses, cobbles, crowded corners.
Again, one time.
Crowded caravans, crosses, cobbles, crowded corners.
یعنی گوشه ها. Crowded پر ازدحام. Corners گوشه ها. Cross عبور کردن. Okay, thank you so much, Miss Diwa. So let's ask Miss Zinat. Miss Zinat, can you try the tongue twisters at least 3 times with speed?
Hello, teacher. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you so much. So, Miss Sadaf, can you repeat the tongue twisters at least for 3 times with speed?
Okay. Corner, caravans, cross, cobble, cross, corner.
Okay, repeat it again. Repeat after me, okay? Repeat after me.
Teacher.
Crowded caravans, cross cobbles,
corners.
Crowded
corners.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Sida, for trying. Okay, so let's move on to the next activity, please. So in the next activity, we're going to have a topic talk. As you guys know, we're going to have a topic and then you guys need to speak about that. So I'm going to give a demo and the topic will be about the using public transport. خب قسم که شما میفهمین ما یک موضوع رو می داشته باشیم و در مورد از او قرار است ما صحبت کنیم و موضوع امشب ما قرار است باشه در مورد استفاده کردن از ترانسپورت عامه، استفاده کردن از راه‌های حمل و نقل عامه می باشه. Okay, so I'm gonna give a demo and you guys need to follow that and make more examples like that. من نمونه برای شما میگم و بعدا شما میتونید که مشابه به او و هم میتونید بس نمونه های متفاوتی در مورد ترانسپورت عامه بسازید. So I usually take the bus to work. من معمولا از ملی بس استفاده میکنم تا اینکه به وظیفه برم. I get on at 8 a.m. and get off at 8:45. من سوار میشم به میلی بس ساعت 8 و دوباره ازش پایین میشم ساعت 8:45. Sometimes I take a taxi if I am late. بعض اوقات من تاکسی میگیرم اگر بالایم ناوقت شده باشه. Public transport is busy in the morning. ترانسپورت عامه خیلی شلوغ می باشه یا خیلی پر ازدحام یا مصروف می باشه از طرف صبح. But it's cheap and convenient. مگم ارزان است and convenient و مناسب است یا راحت است. So now you guys need to make more examples like this. حالا شما ضرورت دارین که نمونه های بیشتر مثلی بسازین. مثلا اینکه شما چی وقت وظیفه میرین، شاید از کدام ترانسپورت استفاده میکنین، آیا توسط میلی بس میرین و هم توسط تاکسی میرین و دیگه به نظر شما که آیا رفتن با تاکسی خوب است و یا رفتن با همین ترانسپورت عامه که می باشه یا میلی بس. خب okay, so who wants to talk first about this topic؟ کی میخواد که ابتدا در مورد این موضوع صحبت کنه که شما چند بجه میرین آفیس یا دفتر، با استفاده کدام ترانسپورت میرین و به نظرتان کدامش بهتر است به شما؟ Okay, great. Yes, Mr. Numan, can you tell us that which transport do you use?
Okay, teacher. I usually take the bus to school. I get on it at 7:35 and get off at 8 a.m. Sometimes I take a taxi if I am late. But transport is busy in the morning, but it is cheap and convenient.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Numan. So who wants to try next?
Hello.
Yes, hello and good evening. Mr.
Thank you
Rishad,
so
how
much.
are you doing?
I'm pretty good, thank you. But how about you?
Okay, so Mr. Rishad, can you tell us that which transportation do you take while you want to go to your duty or your office?
Actually, I can say that public transportation refers to shared transportabilities and services available for use by the general public, like usually managed by governmental or private operators. Like we can use buses, trains, subways, trams, ferries, and taxis. But I think the most best one is buses for the people, because that's not that much
No.
expensive.
Okay.
That's cheap for the
So
people.
which one
that
is
they can
best
use it
for
very
you?
well.
What do you think? Which one is best for
For
you?
me, I'm using my own bike because that's very crucial for me. I don't like to go with the buses or any cars. Sometimes when that's like a kind of problems with that, I go with the cars.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Mr. Rashad.
Yeah,
So
you're welcome.
let's move on to the next student. Okay, Miss Sinet, can you tell us that which transportation is convenient for you?
I usually take taxi or bus to school. Sometimes I ride the bike with my brother.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Sinet. So let's ask Miss Diwa. Miss Diwa, can you tell us that which transportation do you use while going to office or work or maybe school? Okay, I think she may be facing some network problems. So let's ask Miss Sadaf. Okay. So who's ready to speak? Okay, so we're gonna ask Mr. Fazl Ahmed. Can you tell us that which transportation do you use to travel to your destination?
Thank you, dear teacher, for giving opportunity to us. I usually use the car of our office, but sometime I get late. I especially use from rickshaw.
Okay, thank you so much. So using cars is convenient for you. رفتن سفر کردن با موتر راحت‌تر است به شما, I think.
Okay, it's relaxed for us.
Okay, so it's convenient and more cheaper for you. Thank you so much, Mr. Fazl Ahmad, for sharing your thoughts with us. So let's move on to the next student. Okay, so who's gonna talk? Yes, Ms. Siwa, we can hear you. Please go on. Can you tell us that which transportation do you use while traveling to your destination?
I usually take the rickshaw to hospital. I get on at 7 a.m. and I get off at 8 o'clock.
Okay. So thank you so much, Ms. Yua, for sharing your thoughts with us. So let's move on to the next activity, please. So in here, we're gonna have a role play, okay? So one of the students is gonna ask about a direction and the other student will direct them to that destination. در اینجا ما یک رول پلی می داشته باشیم که یکی از شاگردان در مورد یک محل یا در مورد یک جای ازشان راهنمایی میخوانه و میخواد و شاگرد بعدی که باشه براشان راهنمایی میکنه. So I'm gonna choose two students to practice this conversation with each other. من دو شاگرد را انتخاب میکنم که محاوره را همراه با یک دیگه تمرین کنن. Okay, so let's ask Miss Zinat with Miss Diva. Can you two practice this conversation in the boxes?
Okay, teacher.
محاوره که در باکس ها ذکر شده اینا را با هم تمرین کنین.
Yes. Student, excuse me, where is the bus to the airport?
It leaves from platform 5 at 9 a.m.
Thank you. How much is a ticket?
It is 50 Afghanis.
Here you are. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a safe trip.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you guys so much. That was really great. Well done. So let's ask Mr. Numan with Mr. Fazl Ahmad to practice this conversation with each other.
Okay, thank you, dear teacher. How are you, dear Numan sir? Good evening.
I'm doing very well, Fazl Ahmad. How about you?
Thank you so much. Me too. I ask from you. You're ready to answer me?
Yes, I'm ready. We are going to read the boxes.
Okay. Excuse me, Mr. Numan. Where is the bus to the airport?
It leaves from platform 5 at 9 a.m.
Thank you. How much is a ticket?
It is 50 Afghanis.
Here you are. Thanks.
You're welcome. Have a safe trip. Thank you.
Thank you, dear.
Okay, thank you so much. So who wants to practice this conversation next? Let me ask Mr. Amiri with Mr. Idris. Can you two practice this conversation with each other? Okay, it seems like they are not ready. So let's ask other students. Let's ask, okay, Mr. Taj Muhammad with Mr. Amiri. Can you two practice this conversation? Okay, so we need active participation in the class. If you want to speak, great in English. Okay, no problem, Mr. Amiri. Get well soon. Okay, so he seems to have some health issues, so no problem. Let's move on to the next activity, please. So in here, we need the students to be in pairs and to divide into the pairs and to practice the conversations. One of the students is going to ask a question and the other will respond to it, okay? در اینجا ما شاگردا رو به گروه ها تقسیم میکنیم و قرار است که یکی از اینا مثلا پسنجر شوه و دیگه ایشان هم من حیث استاف کار کنه، یکیشان مشتری شوه و دیگه ایشان هم من حیث استاف همون قسمت کار کنه که راهنمایی میکنه و در اینجا بعضی کی phrases یاد بکنیم. For example, where is the bus or train to like کوته سنگی or سرای شمالی or anything you want to ask. And you can then say when does it leave؟ چی وقت اونجا رو ترک میکنه، یعنی میلی بس یا موتر چی وقت ایستگاه رو ترک میکنه. How much is a ticket؟ قیمت تیکت چقدر است؟ قیمت یک تیکت چقدر است؟ I would like a ticket to please. من میخوایم یک تیکت به همون نام محل خود را میگیرین لطفا. Thank you. تشکر. You are welcome. به همین شکل ما این محاوره را انجام میدیم. Okay, so who wants to try first? Let's ask Miss Diwa with Miss Zinat. Please practice the conversation using the key phrases. لطفاً محاوره رو تمرین کنین با استفاده از جملات کلیدی که من براتون حالا خواندم. یکی از شما قرار است که معلومات بخواید، بعد دیگری میتونه معلومات بده در موردش.
Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Where is the bus to?
Okay, where is the bus to Kartichar, you can say, okay? Or where is the bus to name a place.
Okay. Where is the bus to Bagrami?
It's in what should I say?
Okay, you need to say like it leaves from platform at 2 o'clock or maybe 3 o'clock in the evening. شما میتونید بگین که مثلا این بس که هست ترک میکنه محل را ساعت 2 بجه یا 3 بجه.
The train.
Okay, teacher. The train leaves at platform 8 and at the evening.
Mhm.
When does it leave?
At 5 a.m.
How much is a ticket?
It's 50 Afghanis.
I would like a ticket to, please.
To
Here
Bagrami,
you are.
please. Here you are. And then Miss Diwa says thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
No, Miss Zinat is gonna say you're welcome. Okay, thank you so much, guys. So let's move on to the next student. Mr. Numan with Mr. Fazl Ahmed. Please practice the conversation using the key phrases.
Okay, hi dear Numanjan.
Hello, how are you doing?
Thank you so much.
Okay, let's start. I'm going to ask you something and you are going to answer.
No problem. If you ask from me, I am ready to answer.
Okay, where is the bus to Mazar Sharif?
Thank you. It's live at.
leaves
It's next to the.
from-
It's next to the Sarai Shumali, dear.
Okay, how much is a ticket?
I think it almost 1,000 Afghani.
1,000 Afghanis.
Yes.
Wow, I don't have that much money.
There are many different car and bus in Mazar station, Mazar transportation. If you want to go with 404 or 303, I think it get a
It will be
later
much
cost,
cheaper.
like
Okay.
8 Afghani. If you want a special car like this Corolla 2000, I think it get more cost, like that 100 Afghani, 1,000 Afghani.
Okay, I would like a ticket, please.
Okay, inshallah, I will get a ticket for you to go to Mazar Sharif.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, guys, for practicing this conversation. And Mr. Fazl Ahmed, you can also say to Mr. Numan that if you take the bus, it will be more cheaper and affordable for you. But if you take the car, it will be a bit expensive, but it will be much convenient for you. اگر شما توسط بس برین شاید خیلی ارزان و باشه به شما بتونین که هزینهش پرداخت کنین، اما اگر توسط موتر میرین قیمت میباشه اما خیلی راحت میباشه به شما. So let's move on to the next students who wants to practice this conversation using the key phrases. Let's ask okay, so I want new students to participate in the conversation. Mr. Abuzar with Mr. Idris. Can you two practice this conversation? Okay, it seems like they're not ready to practice this conversation. So I'm gonna ask some random questions from Mr. Numan. Mr. Numan, can you tell us that do you prefer buses or taxis?
Teacher, can you repeat that again?
Do you prefer buses or taxis?
Teachers, I am very sorry, I cannot hear you.
اوکی آیا شما ترجیح میتین رفتن با مینی بس یا تاکسی ها رو؟
I would like to get a taxi.
Okay, so why do you think it's convenient for you to use taxis as transportation?
Yes, it's very cheap and convenient.
Okay, thank you so much. So I think I would prefer buses because they are more affordable and better for the environment. They might take a bit longer, but they're a good option for everyday travel. So I would also prefer buses. So let's ask Ms. Zinat. Ms. Zinat, can you tell us that is public transport crowded in your city or not?
Yeah, it's pretty crowded in here.
Okay, so thank you, Ms. Zinat. Or Ms. Zinat, can you tell us that do you prefer buses or taxis?
I prefer buses and it doesn't cost much.
Okay, it doesn't cost that much and it's affordable, I think. And also, I think taxis are also a better way for transportation because they are faster and more convenient, especially when you are in a hurry or carrying heavy bags. However, they can be more expensive than buses. So I think choosing taxis when you need comfort and speed is the best option, I think. Thank you, Ms. Zinat. So let's ask Mr. Fazl Ahmad, can you tell us that do you prefer buses or taxis?
Dear teacher, I usually use from bus because as my sister in my class mentioned, it cost later because I usually use from bus.
Okay, it's cheaper and affordable, I think, for you.
Oh, okay.
cheaper ارزانتر و affordable هم یعنی هزینه که شما پرداختش کردن میتونین هزینه کمتر. Okay, so thank you so much, Mr. Fazl Ahmad, for sharing your thoughts with us. Thank you, everyone. So let's move on to the next activity, please. Okay, so as you guys are familiar with our learning methods, we're going to have a visual practice in here. ما یک تمرین بصری داشته باشیم. قرار است که یک تصویر به شما نمایش داده شود و شما در مورد تصویر و در مورد چیزهایی که در اون تصویر می‌بینیم برای ما معلومات بدین. Okay? So I'm going to give a demo. The bus to the airport is at the platform 5. موتر یا همون بسی که از میدان هوایی حرکت میکنه در پلتفرم یا ایستگاه شماره 5 است. The taxi is near the bus. تاکسی نزدیک بس می باشه. Okay, so now you guys need to practice and tell me that what do you see in this picture? Everything that you see. You can just give me some information about this picture. Just talk about this picture. What do you see in this picture? Great. Yes, Ms. Diwa, can you tell us that what do you see in this picture?
I see in this picture a lot of people, bus and car. Some people travel in the bus.
Okay, we don't say pupil, okay? Pupil مردم چه معنی میده؟ People. مردم.
People. Some people go to the travel in the bus and some people sit the taxi.
Okay. Thank you so much, Ms. Diwa. So let's ask Ms. Zinat. Ms. Zinat, can you tell us that what do you see in the picture?
I can see that it's Dubai since the people in there are wearing Dubai clothes and they are going to the platform 5. I think they are going to travel to some countries.
Okay, that was a nice guess. Thank you so much. You're wearing Arabian clothes, I think. But I don't think that Arabian clothes look orange. But anyway, that could be a guess. So let's ask Miss Numan. Yes, Mr. Numan. Can you tell us that what do you see in the picture?
In the picture, I can see some people wearing Arabic clothes, and I can see a taxi and a bus, and I can see platform 5, and I can see the good weather. That's all.
Okay, the weather seems to be sunny and hot, I think. Since if it's an Arabic country or if the people are traveling from an Arabic country to other country, it could be a guess, yes. So
Yes.
who can give us more information about the picture? Let me ask Mr. Fazl Ahmad, can you tell us that what do you see in the picture? Okay, so let me guess. So in the picture, I see that the weather looks sunny and maybe hot. And I see several people walking around the airport or maybe the bus stop, and they want to travel to the bus or to the taxi. Some of them want to use the taxi as transportation, and some of them want to use the bus as transportation for their destination. So their options are differs from each other. So that's it. Let's move on to the questions. So Miss Zinat, can you tell us that if you want to go to the park, which transport will you take? وقت اگر میخواین که برین به پارک یا اگر تصمیم داشته باشین که برین به پارک، از کدام وسیله حمل و نقل استفاده میکنین؟
I will usually use taxi.
Okay, that's a great guess. So can you tell us that what time does the taxi leaves, or taxis available 24/7 in your area or not?
Yeah, it's available 24/7.
Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Zinat. So, Mr. Numan, can you tell us that if you want to go to the park, which transport will you take?
I would take a taxi because a taxi is very comfortable, and a bus is where much people go to the bus, and they don't want to go to the park or something. They want to go to travel to long destinations.
Okay, thank you so much. And the bus seems to be really crowded in your area, so I think
Yes.
taxi would be a better option. So let's ask Miss Diwa. Miss Diwa, can you tell us that if you want to go to the park, which transport will you take?
I take a taxi because taxi is very comfortable, and we receive
Okay. So I think that if it is close by, I would just walk. It's relaxing and good exercise. But if it is far, I'll take public transport like a bus or maybe a taxi, or maybe drive if I have a car. So this was my opinion. Anyway, I really appreciate your opinions, students. That was really great. So let's move on to the next activity, please. Okay, so we're gonna have a reading aloud, okay? ما در این قسمت یک فقره یا یک پسیج رو می داشته باشیم که قرار است که ما او را بخوانم و بعد از من شاگردان من انتخاب میکنم که سهم نگرفتن هنوز در صنف، اونا بعد از من بخوانن این پسیج. So Ahmed wants to go to the airport. احمد میخواید که بره به airport، میدان هوایی. He asks a man who میپرسد یک مرد excuse me where is the bus to the airport. آیا شما به من گفته میتونین که میلی بسی که به طرف میدان هوایی میره در کجا است؟ The man says مرد میگه it leaves from platform 5 at 9 o'clock a.m. مرد میگه که این میلی بس ترک میکنه ایستگاه شماره 5 ساعت 9 صبح. احمد buys a ticket for 50 Afghanis. احمد میخره یک تیکت به 50 افغانی. He thanks the man and waits for the bus. او تشکری میکنه از اون مرد و منتظر میلی بس میمونه. So who wanna read this passage first? Hello and good evening, Mr. Hamidullah. How are you doing? Okay, so it seems like he's not ready yet. So let's ask Ms. Zinat. Ms. Zinat, can you read this passage for us?
Yes, of course. Reading aloud. Ahmad wants to go to the airport. He asks a man, "Excuse me, where is the bus to the airport?" The man says, "It leaves from platform 5 at 9 a.m." Ahmad buys a ticket for 5 Afghanis. He thanks the man and waits for the bus.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Ms. Zinat. Keep it up. You're doing really well. So let's ask Mr. Numan. Mr. Numan, please read this passage for us.
Okay, teacher, but I cannot see the page. Okay, now I can. Wait a second. Reading aloud. Ahmad wants to go to the airport. He asks a man, "Excuse me, where is the bus to the airport?" Then the man says, "It leaves from platform 5 at 9 a.m." Ahmad buys a ticket for 50 Afghanis. He thanks the man and waits for the bus. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much, Mr. Numan. So let's ask Mr. Hamidullah, are you ready to read this passage? Okay, so let's ask Ms. Diwa. Ms. Diwa, can you read this passage for us?
Thank you, teacher. Read aloud. Ahmad want to go to the airport. He asks a man, "Excuse me, where is the bus to the airport?" The man say, "It leaves from platforms 5 at 9 a.m." Ahmad buys a ticket for 50 Afghanis.
50 Afghanis. 50 Afghanis.
50 Afghanis. He thanks the means and waits for the bus.
Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Diwa. So let's ask
I'm ready, sir.
Mr. Hamidullah, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready, sir.
Okay, yes, please go on.
In the name of Almighty Allah, Ahmad want to go to the airport.
Okay, is there any problem?
Yes, that's what. Ahmad want to go to the airport. He asked man, "Excuse me, where is the bus to the airport?" The man says, "It's leaves from platform 5 at 9
Platform.
Ahmad buys
Platform 5.
a ticket for he thinks
He thanks the man and waits
I can't
for
see
the bus.
I can't see the subject.
Okay, you don't have the screen?
Yes, I don't.
Okay, it's okay. You can take your time, Mr. Hamidullah. You may have some network problems. So let's ask Mr. Fazl Ahmad. Can you read this passage for us?
Okay, thank you, dear teacher. Ahmad wants to go to the airport. He asks a man, "Excuse me."
Airport. Mr. Fazl Ahmad, repeat after me. Airport.
Okay, again. Ahmad wants to go to the airport. He asks a man, "Excuse me." Unfortunately, okay. "Excuse me, where is the bus to the airport?" The man says, "It left from platform 5 at 9 o'clock a.m." Ahmad buys a ticket for 50 Afghanis. He thanks the man and wait for the bus.
Great. That was really nice. Thank you so much, Mr. Fazl Ahmad, for trying. So let's ask Ms. Sadaf. Ms. Sadaf, can you read this passage for us?
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Take your time.
Yes. Thank you, teacher. Ahmad was going to the airport. He asked man, "Excuse me, where is the bus to the airport? The man saw it lovely for passenger 5 a.m. Ahmad buys ticket for 15 Afghani. He thanks the man and waiting
Waits.
for
Waits for the
waits
bus.
for the bus. For
Okay,
the bus.
Great. Thank you so much, Ms. Sadaf. Can you repeat after me? Airport.
Airport.
Great.
Airport.
Platform.
Platform.
Waits.
Waits.
منتظر
Waits.
ماندن. Okay. Waits یعنی
Okay,
منتظر ماندن. Airport یعنی میدان هوایی. That was really great,
Okay,
Ms. Sadaf.
thank you.
Keep trying. You are really improving. خیلی عالی بود صدف جان. به همین شکل ادامه بدن. خیلی خوب
Thank you.
شما رشد کنید. Okay, so let's ask other students to read this passage for us. Mr. Abu Zar. Hello and good evening, Mr. Abu Zar. How are you doing?
Hello, good evening to you, my dear teacher. I am good. How about you?
I'm fine. Thank you so much. So, Mr. Abu Zar, can you read this passage for us?
Yes, my dear teacher. In the name of Allah, Ahmad wants to go to the airport. He asked a man, excuse me, where is the bus to the airport? The man said it leaves from platform 5 at 9 a.m. Ahmad buys a ticket for 50 Afghanis. He thanks the man and waits for the bus.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Mr. Abu Zar, for trying. So, let me ask the questions. Where does Ahmad want to go? Ahmad میخواد که به کجا برم? Who wants to answer this question? Let me ask Mr. Numan. Can you tell us that where does Ahmad wants to go?
Ahmad wants to go to the airport.
Great. Thank you so much. So let's ask the next question. What platform is the bus at?
At platform 5.
Okay, thank you. And I'm going to choose other person to answer this question. Mr. Abu Zar, can you tell us that how much is the ticket?
The ticket is 50 Afghanis, my dear teacher.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Mr. Abu Zar, for trying this. So let's have a wrap up for tonight's lesson. So excellent work, students. Today you practiced asking about transport. خیلی عالی ما پیش رفتیم. بیاین که یک جمع بندی داشته باشیم از درس امشب ما. و امشب ما تمرین کردیم در مورد از اینکه چگونه میتونیم که در مورد راههای ترانسپورت یا حمل نقل بپرسیم. Buying tickets، خریداری تیکت ها، and giving or receiving directions و دادن راهنمایی و یا گرفتن راهنمایی. Next session we will move into shopping and bargaining, where you will practice more advanced dialogues, negotiation prices, and using polite expression and markers. خب در سشن بعدی قسمی که شما در جریان هستین سشن های ما طور تنظیم شدن که کاملا مطابقت همراه با زندگی روزمره ما می داشته باشد. در سشن های اولی ما در مورد عادت زندگی روزمره خود خواندیم که چگونه خود را معرفی کنیم، کدام کارهای را ما در زندگی روزمره انجام میدیم، تقسیم اوقات اسکیجول خود چگونه میتونیم بگوییم که کدام کارها را انجام میدیم و بعدش کدام کار انجام میدیم، بعد از چاشت کدام کار انجام میدیم، شب کدام کارها را انجام میدیم و بعدش ما در مورد مشغولیت هایی که در وقت های بیکاری می داشته باشیم صحبت کردیم. پشتش در مورد پرسونالیتی و فیزیکال اپیرنس مردم، ای که چگونه ظاهرشان به نظر میرسه و همچنان در مورد شخصیت مردم صحبت کردیم که کایند هستن یا فرندلی هستن یا چه قسم شخصیت دارن. ما در سشن های قبلی خواندیم و همچنان در یک سشن دیگه شب قبل ما داشتیم ما در مورد فود غذاها و اینکه کدام غذاها را شما بیشتر خوش دارین، کدام غذاها لیست فیوریت یا کمتر خوش دارین، کدام غذاها را ما در مورد اینا در سشن های قبلی صحبت کردیم و قرار است که در سشن آینده ما که فردا شب می باشه ما در مورد خریداری کردن و اینکه وقتی شما به خریداری میرین در مورد پرایس ها چگونه بپرسید، چگونه خواهش کنین یا مگه politely یعنی ریکوست کنین از دکاندار که براتون یک چیز ثابت جمله مکمل را شما چگونه میتونید که همشون را به شکل محاوره پرکتیس کنین و قسمی که شما در جریان هستین که تمامی درس ما به شکل محاوره می باشن تا اینکه به شما فرصت بیشتر داده شود تا اینکه شما چی کنین صحبت کنین بیشتر به انگلیسی. یعنی اگر من بیشتر گپ بزنم به انگلیسی و شما اصلا صحبت نکنین شما اونقدر چیزی نمیگین. از اون خاطر سشن های ما طور درس ما طراحی شدن که کاملا همراه با متعلمین همه میتونن دی سشن ها پرکتیس کنن و هم بیگن بیشتر و همچنان فراموش نشد که حتمی بعد از این درس یا هم پیش از این درس حتمی برین ویدیو لسن های را که در سیستم LMS از قبل موجود می باشه اونا را هم ببینین. بخاطر از اینکه او ویدیو لسن ها را وقتی شما ببینین این درس شما را چی میکنه کامل میسازه، شما بهتر پرکتیس تمرین کرده میرین و مثلا سوالاتی که در سیستم LMS هسته با اونا هم پاسخ بدین و شما خود امتحان کنین. یعنی به چه اندازه شما مختین، به چه اندازه شما پیش رفتین و البته قابل یادآوری است که در سشن ها که شما شرکت میکنین چی بهتر است که یک سرتیفیکیت هم از داشته باشین، چون هر شب شرکت میکنین، درس میخوانین، در پالیش LMS هم کنین، ویدیوهایش ببینین، ببینین که اساتید AI چگونه به زبان انگلیسی در یو پشتو بر شما همون متن‌های انگلیسی را ترجمه میکنن و همه زیر شما میتونین که سیستم LMS بیننده باشین. و قسمی که براتون گفتم به خاطر پرکتیس کردن اسپیکینگ لایو سشن ها را همش ما می داشته باشین و هر مشکلی که شما می داشته باشین میتونین که در لایو سشن ها با ما مطرح کنین و همکار ما شما خود در چت باکس می نویسه و شما اگر هر سوال می داشته باشین در مورد پروسه ثبت نام و امور دیگه میتونین که بپرسین. That's it. This was our tonight's session and please don't forget to follow LMS system and engage with the lessons in there. And if you have any question, you can ask me right away. And if you have any question, you can leave the class.